It's been dubbed miracle water by the company that makes it, the ultimate antioxidant that can actually reverse some health ailments. But does water really have the power to heal? Kangen Water is being poured to a long line of devotees.
We all know this. We need to drink plenty of water.
But there's a certain kind of water some people swear is better for you. Is it really healing water? 7's Diana Diaz explains.
We're talking about something called healing water. Don't laugh. Ladies, see this? They say if you wash your face in that, you don't need a plastic surgeon.
Of course, we all remember the emotional rescue of those Chilean miners last month.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. But did you know they were given a special kind of water to help keep them healthy when they were down there? Lisa Ortiz is here to explain. Hey,
Yes. Hey, good morning to you. Yeah, did you know that? They were given special water, and that's what they drank while they were trapped down there. And it's gotten some great reviews, and it's so easy. You can have it in your own home as well. It is called Kangen Purity Kangen Water.
Kangen Water.
Kangen Water.
Kangen Water. Kangen Water. Kangen Water has been used in Japanese hospitals for years, and now the water systems are popping up at restaurants and homes all over South Florida.
Kangen water is water that is not only filtered. Filtering just takes out contaminants. It's water that goes through an additional process called ionization.
The water system is simply hooked up to your faucet.
Inside the machine there are plates made out of medical grade titanium, and the machine is plugged into the electricity, so there is a mild electrical charge running through those plates.
The machine takes tap water, filters out the harmful contaminants, and then splits it into alkaline and acid waters. The theory is our body's pH needs to be balanced.
Kangen Water 8.5.
Little by little, the body's becoming too acidic. So this water helps to offset the acidity, to give your body the right kind of water that it needs, that's alkaline, has minerals in it, and in addition, the water is very antioxidant, which means it fights free radical damage.
Client Charlotte McKenna has been drinking Kangen Water for 9 months.
Well, I thought it was weird, at first, and then I saw this demonstration. It was amazing to me. I had a lot of pain in my hands and my fingers. I have arthritis. That went away within a week.
McKenna is also a breast cancer survivor.
I will have a much better chance never to get cancer again as long as my body is alkaline.
So is Kangen Water perhaps the fountain of youth? Try it for yourself.
So how it all came about that this water was actually taken to the Chilean miners in Chile?
Yes, former Miss Chile, when she heard about this, as soon as we found out, or as soon as she found out that the miners were alive, she still had contacts with the Chilean government, contacted them. They put her coordinated with the Navy that was facilitating the rescue. She told them about the unique properties to the water, why this would be very important for the miners for hydration. They did their own test on the water. They flew her over there. Within 2 days of us finding out they were alive, they were getting the Kangen water down in the mine. They were highly impressed with the results. They did their own testing on the water, and now even their Navy over there wants the Kangen water for them.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so there you go. So they had that while they were down there, and you too can have it in your home.
I was drinking water the other day too. I had a pimple rash, whatever. Let's get that shit.
You need to drink. Yeah, you need to get some stuff. I drink Kangen water. Is it Kangen or Kangen? Whatever it is.
Man?
I don't know, man. But it's got my skin shining, brother. So whatever they said, I believe it. Okay. I done looked at a lot of people's faces over this last couple months, man. People out here looking dead. Okay. People out here looking like day walkers, man. You gotta moisturize, fellas. All right. Listen, I don't care how tough you are.
Yeah.
I don't care how many people you done killed, brother. At the end of the day, man, you out here walking with the dead face. All right, y'all, get a moisturizer, homie.
It's the disease that you fear most, cancer. And your ability to fight it lies in one of the biggest buzzwords in health, antioxidants. Today, we're fighting the war on cancer with prevention, antioxidant prevention. And I'm sharing my cancer-fighting antioxidant all-stars, the 3 most important ones you need to help you prevent cancer. Do you have enough? That's why our audience is wearing these different colored T-shirts. You've seen them advertised everywhere.
A glass of Welch's purple grape juice has twice the natural antioxidant level.
This peptide cream is so rich in the absolute best antioxidants.
New Snapple Antioxidant Water. It helps protect your body.
Antioxidants are found in many fruits and vegetables, and they might just be your body's ultimate secret weapons against cancer. But what exactly are antioxidants, and why are they so good for you? As I've discovered, most of you don't even have a clue. What's an antioxidant?
I don't know.
You know any antioxidants?
Oh, I know it's in green tea.
You know what an antioxidant is?
An antioxidant?
Yes.
No.
You know what has antioxidants in it?
I don't want to say the wrong stuff.
I'm with your daughter here. I got a question for both of you. Can you name an antioxidant?
No.
Joining me is one of my all-time favorite guests, cancer prevention pioneer, Dr. William Lee. Dr. Lee, thank you very much for joining us as always. Talking about antioxidants and how they prevent cancer.
Well, antioxidants are natural protective molecules that Mother Nature has laced into a large number of foods. And there are literally thousands of different types of antioxidants, but they all do pretty much the same thing. They protect our DNA in healthy cells from the type of damage caused by free radicals, which are harmful chemicals that our body absorbs from things like cigarette smoke or pollution or fried foods or other sources of the environment. So antioxidants protect our DNA against the kind of damage that can cause cancer.
So you see why it's so important to both of us, and all doctors are concerned about preventing cancer, that you have enough. So everyone in our audience today is wearing their antioxidant health on their sleeve. They're all wearing different colored t-shirts. Before the show, we gave everyone the ultimate nutritional lie detector test. This revolutionary device, it's lying right here next to me, measures the level of carotenoids in your skin, which can help indicate the overall antioxidant health in your body. It's a completely non-invasive test. Did it hurt you to get? All right. Good. I haven't had mine yet. I'm having it next. So we're going to see if it hurts me. But it takes about 90 seconds, and I am completely astounded by these results. Now, come on over here. We're going to show it to everybody. So if you look at this is how it's supposed to be read out, by the way. We've got lowest to highest, 10,000 up to 50,000 units, right? These figures give us a rough idea. You want to be up here in the blues. Now, let's see how you did. Are you ready? I don't want to see any reds, any oranges. Let's see the numbers for the audience. You're all down here. Can I tell you something? You're America. You're a cross-section of everyone watching the show right now. Let me just go through these because it completely blew my mind. We have almost 40% of the audience in the lowest category possible. I actually didn't think we'd find anybody there. Not naively thought that at least we're getting enough of these antioxidants into our bodies, they wouldn't be there. Another 40% had the orange category, which is still, to me, a dangerously low level. And we only had a total of about 6% having greens and blues. Put your hands up if you're greens and blues. Let me just see. It's like, yeah, I mean, there are a couple folks. But, you know, it's not many. Congratulations, by the way. Okay. So the question then becomes, you know, why is it they're having these problems? And it's not surprising because we're getting on average about 2 to 3 servings of fruit per day and vegetables. It's not enough. And we know that. What do we talk about? 5, 7, 9, big numbers of servings, fistful size. So
Mariah Carey is one of the biggest names in pop music history and is in a league all her own. And when she's hanging out on set, a one-story trailer isn't enough. This music diva has earned double the space. This 2-story, 1,200 square foot juggernaut comes equipped with over-the-top features including a luxurious living room, makeup area, and its own second-level dance club. Designer RJ Anderson gives us a tour of this mobile estate.
This is the coolest thing on the face of the planet, man. This is like a skyscraper on wheels.
Our journey begins on the first level of this tricked-out trailer. A lounge built for Mariah and her entourage to relax and get away in style.
You can't get this in a regular motorhome. We have a 25-foot slide here and a 35-foot slide here. Just this room alone is 600 square feet. You have a 15-foot couch. We didn't just want a normal shape. We wanted something that rolled with the room. When you're creating a custom couch, you're looking in the market of $7,000. But that's a piece of art. One of my favorite features on this whole unit has to be the TV. 65-inch Samsung 9000 is absolutely the clearest TV I've ever seen in my entire life. We have 5.1 Genelec studio-grade surround sound in here, so this thing rocks. Moving from the lounge, we step right into the most important room in this whole trailer. We have an entire makeup station. We use true makeup lights, and we created this oversized mirror. While she's getting her makeup done, Mariah's entertaining. There's a TV behind the mirror here that she can watch her favorite shows. It's a great feature. I'm really happy with it, and I'm so glad we put it in.
Before we head up to the second floor, we stop by an appetizing feature no one can resist. This kitchen proves it's a step above the rest.
Look how big this is. Look, I can jump in here. We had to bring all the elements of what they would have in one of their massive homes right into one of our trailers. So that's why we have a convection microwave. We have the full stovetop. We have hideaway fridges. Even water comes at a premium on this trailer. We have a $4,000 Kangen water machine. It is hands down the world's best water.
Welcome back to the Real Robinson Report. I'm here with a guy I just got to know over the last 2 years, Shan Stratton, who does nutrition. He makes sure our body is right to play and do what we have to do on Sundays and Saturdays, whatever day we play. Good to see you, Shan.
Hey, it's good to be here. I appreciate you having me on.
Now, Shan, tell everybody kind of what you're about, what you do, who you've worked with. I know you worked with the Yankees and so on. So who have you worked with?
I've, fortunate over the past 16, 17 years, I've worked with everyone from the Yankees to the Boston Red Sox to locally with the Arizona Diamondbacks. I do a lot with the NBA, a lot of NFL teams and players like yourself. But nutrition's been around for years. But what I do is I specialize in making sure that you individually or any individual is utilizing the nutrients being consumed. See, I always tell people that nutrient utilization is more important than just nutrient consumption. So we know a lot of people that will consume healthy foods, but they're not necessarily healthy.
So you're kind of helping our bodies kind of break down what we're already putting in. So you're helping us from the inside out.
That's exactly right. When you consume food that's not being broken down, it causes a lot of problems. It causes lactic acid and uric acid. It causes weight gain. So anything I can do to increase the breakdown of that protein shake you're consuming or that grilled chicken breast or anything you're eating, then you get more usage of that and you're able to be much more efficient in what you're trying to do.
Now, any of you viewers who work out, you heard he said lactic acid. Lactic acid is when, let's say you do some single leg squats on Monday, Tuesday morning,
lactic acid.
you know what lactic acid is all about. Now, you have a machine here. It's explain about it a little bit.
Well, this is an alkaline water machine from a company called Enagic, and they provide this technology that takes regular water and turns it alkaline. And people don't realize, neither did I, that the waters we're consuming, bottled waters, sodas, sports drinks, those are all acidic. Even if they're purified, they're acidic. And since our body's made up 75% water, if 75% of our body is filtered, clean, acidic water, we're going to be more acidic. From an athletic standpoint or just a human standpoint, anything acidic tissue-wise is more prone to diseases, sickness, and illness. So with this, we actually change the water coming right out of the tap into an alkaline water, 9.5 alkaline. Now we can change the entire tissue of the body from acidic to alkaline, and the health benefits are unbelievable.
And from experience, this machine is awesome. I've used it for the last 2 years, last 2 seasons, and I can't lie, Shan. I wake up and it's almost like, did I even work yesterday? You know, you're used to feeling sore, you're used to feeling down a little bit the day after games and things like that. But the alkaline water is just, you're not sore anymore.
The power or the gift of alkalinity. For short, we call it Go Green. Go Green, baby. What this program is about is energy. If you're going to have energy, you have to understand that there's a delicate balance in your body called the acid-alkaline balance. And I'm sure many of you have heard the term pH many times in your life. But usually you might hear it about a hair product or something of that nature, unless you were studying your body a little bit. But just as your body has to regulate its temperature, ideally at what temperature? 98.6, right? Too much variance either way of that, it affects your health, doesn't it? Your natural body temperature going there. You get up to 104, you got some real serious problems. Well, as important as your body temperature is, not the external temperature, but the body temperature that you're able to maintain consistently, there's another number that's equally important, maybe even more, and that is the acid-alkaline balance within your body. The pH balance, as it's called. And there's a scale that measures how acidic to how alkaline any substance or environment is. And that scale's right here in front of you, and you can see that scale goes basically from 0, which is burning holes through something, to 14, which is very alkaline. 7 is neutral. Now, all the different parts of your body have a different need for acid or alkalinity, but the vast majority, and the most important one, the blood, has to be slightly alkaline. Slightly alkaline. Now that alkalinity is 7.36, and much variance from that, and you got some challenges in your blood. Now you can measure that directly with tests, but you can also measure your urine, or you can also measure your saliva. They're not as totally accurate as the blood is, but they're things you can easily do. Once you start seeing your pattern, you're gonna know what's going on. And if you're in a position where your blood or your urine, saliva is the least accurate, is moving you into the acid stage, you know that your body is starting to break down. Now, when we say acid pH, when you hear that term, acid pH or alkaline pH, technically all it really means is when you're looking at atoms, you got neutrons, you got protons, and you got electrons. All you gotta know is when it's acid, it's saturated with protons. When it's alkaline, there's lots of electrons, and those electrons have the impact of creating an environment which oxygen can be very rich. They also, that alkaline environment is what makes those red blood cells have a negative charge that makes them bounce off of each other so they don't stick together, so they flow through your body and you get the oxygen that you need. Also, it's very difficult in a highly oxygenated environment, a non-acid environment, for microorganisms to grow in mass. They stay checked, they stay balanced when you're fully oxygenated. But when your bloodstream gets acid, it's like putting out the pollution and wondering why the rats show up. So alkalinity has got to be a major focus, and it's very easy to get yourself to stay alkaline, but you got to think the power of alkaline, and the short term we have for that is go green. If you're overweight, how many of you here have worked out really hard but still can't seem to get those last 10 or 15 pounds or 5 pounds away? How many have had this say, I? A lot of people say, oh, it's my metabolism. Well, that would be true to some extent, but a lot of people work out like crazy, they still don't seem to be getting the result. When your body is extremely acidic, you don't get as much oxygen. When you don't get as much oxygen, everything slows down, including the metabolism, even though you're working out. In addition, as you work out, if you work out hard, and you're working out in an anaerobic way, you're building even more what? Who knows? Even more acid. So a lot of people are actually, the body then says, wait a second, we got to retain more water here to protect it, and we got to get these acids away from the critical organs of the body, so we're going to retain fat, put it in the fat until the body has time and has enough energy again where we can push it in the bloodstream and excrete it again. We can get rid of these wastes. So fat actually protects you. A lot of people, by the way, are in much worse shape when they're skinny than when they're fat, when they're toxic, because the people that are overweight very often have more of a buffer.
My good friend who I've been with for now 7 years, Steven Tyler. Steven is a character. What you see on TV is exactly what you get when you're with him in real life. If you've been to a concert, you always know that there's an opening band and there is the main attraction. And with Steven, obviously, it's always the main attraction. So Don accompanies me on these trips. So when you see these pictures of us and we're backstage, what we're trying to do is kind of give you an insight without kind of opening up too much, because we're not allowed to, you know, kind of show you the real ins and outs. But me and Don have a really good time. And this picture was actually taken in Cincinnati, Ohio. And Steven was just off his rocker when we came in with that case. And the way that he presents himself is bigger than life. The pictures that you didn't see before that is when he jumped himself into my arms, and I literally was carrying him while I'm holding the case, and Don's behind me with 15 bottles of water. Steven's a great guy, he's a great advocator. You know, how you doing? I have a call.
It's another one of your friends. He's got a couple of things he'd like to tell you.
Okay. Is it good or bad?
Can we take this in down here?
Ron was supposed to be here today, but had an unscheduled trip to New York. He's not one of my clients. He's a friend, a really good friend, and so.
Can you? By the way, I didn't have this face when I was drinking the water.
How you doing, Ron?
I'm doing good, man. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Just sitting here telling people about the Hollywood lifestyle with the water. How you guys do
first of all, I wish I could be there with you today. I was supposed to be. I got some last-minute business in New York, and so, which is my hometown, which is where my 91-year-old dear mom is, and so I had to hightail it on back here. But due to the miracle, not only of Kangen Water, talking head, as a celestial head that just seems to be floating in the ether. How you doing? How you doing? I see me in the background there. Kind of disconcerting. I see me twice now. I'm not that thrilled with once, but twice is way over the top. Anybody got any questions? Oh, I love you back.
Why do you drink the water, Ron?
Well, I drink the water because, first and foremost, because Todd was so up my butt that I basically started drinking it just so that he would have something else to bug me about. But when you get to be my age and you're in a performance-oriented kind of profession like acting is, you kind of have to have your physical potential, always be at its peak level, because what you're doing is a physically oriented, performance-oriented task. You're noticing that all of the knocks and bangs that you took when you were in your teens and 20s and 30s begin to really start haunting you in your 50s and 60s, including things like arthritis and stuff like that. I've only owned the Kangen machine now for about 2 months, 2.5 months, and I've already noticed that I'm pain-free in my ankles and knees. I was starting to feel the beginnings of arthritis in certain of my joints. It seems as though the progress of that becoming an issue has been kind of diminished, if not stopped in its tracks. Those are the most obvious things that I've noticed in the very short time that I've been drinking the water consistently. I drink a lot of it. I feel better than I've ever felt in my life, really. And I look fantastic.